What is going on, guys? Spencer here. We're back doing another video for you guys today. This time we're in San Diego, California at SDRC Raceway. In today's video, I'm going to be talking through a little tutorial on what is turbo delay. And I'm going to go through with some on-track driving. I'll show you a little bit of where the turbo delay would come into hand, why you want it, sometimes why you don't want it. And I'll show you with my car right here with the program box on the setting itself, and then kind of explain what it is and how you can use it to your advantage. Obviously, for you spec guys that are watching, you can't use turbo for the spec racing, but for touring car people, modified 40 plus guys that race the open classes and the classes that do allow turbo, it is a setting that is super good to know what it's doing, because you can really use it for your advantage, especially for the big jumps on the triple and straightaways and so forth. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So as you can see, I got my program box plugged in. It is currently set to instant, and you can change it to 0.05, 0.1, 0.15, 0.2, 0.25, and you can kind of delay it as long as you want. So when people talk turbo delay, you're essentially talking about when you're increasing a internal timing into the speed control, you can control how fast the turbo engages. The turbo only engages based off of full throttle effect. So as soon as you get to full throttle and you hit the back stop here, this is when turbo would be engaged. And with the settings that are available on our speed controls, when you have it set to instant, like I do, as soon as you hit the full throttle, an extra turbo gets kicked in from the speed control and sends it to the motor to create a little bit more power. Now, if you were to have a turbo delay at 0.05, when you get to full throttle, it will take, after full throttle, 0.05 seconds until the turbo gets increased. Now, with what you're probably thinking is, why would you want a turbo delay when you are driving around the track? Well, good question, and I'm going to tell you why. So when you're driving around the track, when you have turbo, especially in the infields like here, you sometimes might be hitting full throttle on these short chutes, and when you have turbo increased or turned on in these sections, you don't want the car to be so jolty under acceleration. You only want it to be effective when maybe you're on full throttle on the straightaway, so it engages at the very last second. And then sometimes it's nice to have a turbo delay for the jumps. So when you're accelerating to the jumps, it feels like normal in the infield, but on the very last second, you pop over the jump and it will kick in that extra turbo so you can help clear these jumps. It's so crucial when you're tuning the infield power, especially for modified touring car, modified off-road, because you don't really want to take a lot of drivability in the infield. So you put in a turbo delay, so it takes 0.1 tenth of a second to for the turbo to get to that point. So if you have no turbo delay, like I have it set to on my car, because I'm actually wanting a little bit of the instant power as soon as I hit full throttle. So that's just how I'm tuning it, but most of the time, this is a unique situation for me where I don't want a turbo delay, but generally, it is nice to have a turbo delay so it's consistent in the infield and you only need it for the jumps, where sometimes you want a higher delay, the speed control will then feel like there's a little bit of a lag at the full throttle, and then it starts to kick on, and I'll show you right now on the bench of what it looks like. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, this car has the turbo delay set to instant. So I kind of wanted to show you, as you can see right here, this is my throttle finger. So you can see like the power is staying the same the whole time, once I hit full throttle. So I'm gonna show you an example of what it looks like when there's a big turbo delay, and then you'll be able to see. Okay, so this time around, I had set the turbo delay at 0.2 instead of instant. And that way I can show you when I get to full throttle that you can see like there's a little bit of a delay versus just an instant power. You can see the tires are different size as they're spinning. This is all super fine tuning when it comes to the turbo settings and all that stuff. So it's very minute changes, but on the track, it's a huge difference when you're looking for the fine tuning of the car going around the track. If you do race the open classes with modified motors, highly recommend giving it a try and dialing in your turbo settings. Sometimes you don't need to run turbo. This is just a video of talking about what is turbo delay and how to use it. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, it's much appreciated if you give the video a thumbs up, comment if you have any questions, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and until then, we'll see you guys on the next one.